Hi vinyl community, it's Mike here, and today I'm going to show you what I picked up at Leeds Record Fair last Saturday. So I've got a whole load of singles and a few albums to show you. So I'll start off with the singles, and there's a guy that comes to the record fair probably about once every 2 months, and he specialises in Japanese vinyl. And I picked up a couple of singles from him, 4 in fact. So I'll show you those first, and with Japanese singles you get the best of both worlds. You get like the picture sleeve bit, and you also get a cool company sleeve as well. So first off is Deep Purple and Black Knight, and there it is, and Woman from Tokyo is on the B side, and that's 1975, and there you go, it's on the Warner Brothers label, and there's the sleeve. So that was the first one, and these were all really sort of reasonably priced. So in fact, they're so reasonable that he said there was no haggling allowed. So I took him at his word and didn't bother. Right, next one, Hawkwind, and this is Silver Machine from 1972, and you know, for me, I think this was my introduction to Hawkwind when this was released as a single in the UK. So as I say, it's Silver Machine, and the B side is 7x7, and again, it's on the Liberty label, and it comes in this very sort of Japanese style company sleeve. So that's that. The third one. A record that I have the UK press of this, but it's Blondie, 1977, and it's Heart of Glass. There you go. And the B side of this is Rifle Range, and that's the sort of picture bit that you get, and it's on the Chrysalis label, and again it's Toshiba EMI sleeve. So that's that one, and the final Japanese one I got was this one, and this is from 1965, and it's Astrid Gilberto, and of course, you know, she was a singer of Girls from Ipanema, and this is Agua de Bebe, and the B side is Meditation. So there you go. So that's my 4 Japanese singles. I'll show you the vinyl because it's on the Verve label. So there you go. So that, as I say, is my 4 Japanese singles that I picked up. Right, now a bit of punk from 1977. It's the Radiators. In fact, they call themselves the Radiators from Space at this point. 1977, Radiators from Space on the Chiswick label, and this is Enemies, and the B side is Psychotic Reaction. So that's another one to add to my Radiators singles collection. Although I would have preferred it either in a picture sleeve or at least the company sleeve, but never mind. Right, and this is a nice one. I had this before, but not with the picture sleeve. And this is Alice Costello and the Attractions, and it's Pump It Up. And, Big Tears is on the B side. This is from 1978, and I love that photo. And yeah, it's on Radar. I can get the record here on the great sort of Radar record label. So Radar is a label that quite a few of the stiff artists defected to Radar in about 1978. So there you go. So you know, Elvis's first couple of singles were on stiff along with the first album, and then he went on to Radar. So there you go. Right. Some Swiss punk. This is all female band, and so Regular Singh, Lisbeth Tarr, and Marlene Morder, and they're called Kleenex. and this is the label, or the sleeve, and it's just like a sort of fold out thing. As you can see, that's on Rough Trade Records, and it's a debut from 1978, and it's called Ain't You, and the B-side is it's called Head is Head. So there you go. So that's a nice one to add to my collection. And moving on are the lurkers. Now again, I think I'm just about complete now on the lurkers singles. So this is Freak Show, and it's from 1977, and the B-side is Mass Media Believer, and it's on the Beggars Banquet label. There you go, Beggars Banquet, and it's got the lyrics to Freak Show on the back. So I'll just read you a little bit. It says, "So tonight I've got a date with a girl I really hate, always wanting to hold my hand. Will they never understand?" So there you go. That's the Lurkers and Freak Show. And another single on Beggars Banquet. Now you probably know there's a certain gentleman in Northamptonshire who is currently buying up every record or every copy you can find of Gary Numan's Cars. But luckily he hasn't moved on to Tube by Army yet, have you, Nick? And so I managed to pick this up, Our Friends Electric. Absolutely brilliant single this, and you know, Gary Numan looking his usual smiley, happy self in that picture. So what's the B-side? We Are So Fragile on the B-side, and as I said, it's another single on the Beggars Banquet label. Right, now I always try and add to my collection of stiff singles, and I managed to do that this time. And this is the Tyler Gang, and it was a full single that was released by Stiff, so the label catalogue number is by 4, and it's called Styrofoam. Now Tyler Gang, they came out of the breakup of the pop rock band Ducks Deluxe, and so Sean Taylor, after the split, formed the Tyler Gang, and this record, it initially came in a plain white sleeve, the first sort of few copies of it, and printed on the white sleeve it said artistic breakthrough, double B-side, and in fact this is a double B-side. So on side B you've got Styrofoam, and on side B you've got Texas Chainsaw Massacre Boogie, which actually I prefer, but I think officially Styrofoam was meant to be the A side. So I don't know if you can see, but there's a rubber stamping button there with the word Styrofoam, because initially the label was printed with a misspelling of Styrofoam, and I don't think Stiff could really afford to get these records sort of repressed. I mean, in fact, they were kind of living from hand to mouth at that sort of time. So the proceeds of the last single would actually go to fund the pressing of the next single. Right. So finally, I've got four reggae singles, and they're all on the same label, all on Treasure Isle, and you know, you can pick up these sort of represses, really good represses of reggae singles for, you know, quite a reasonable price, and I'm, you know, trying to build up my collection at the moment, so I'm really happy with it. So you've got this one, and it's called Bubba Explosion by the Supersonics, and then on the other side you've got This World Was Mine by Tyrone Taylor. That's the first one. The next one, as I say, again on the Treasure Isle label, we've got Uh, Let's Join Together by the Melodians, and I think there's a Melodians, no, the Techniques on this side, Heart of Man by the Techniques. And the third reggae single, we've got The Conquerors, and we've got I Fell in Love by The Conquerors, and Lonely Street also by The Conquerors. So there you go, that's on the Treasure Isle label. And the final single that I've got to show you is this one, another one by the Techniques, Love Is Not a Gamble. That's by the Techniques. And then on the B side you've got, or the double A side, you've got Travelling Man. So as I say, you know, you can pick up these reissue reggae singles for quite a reasonable price, where you know, originals can go for really silly money. But I'm not really prepared to pay. You know, I'd rather pick up a good sort of reggae comp, I think, really, than buy a load of singles for a lot of money. So so that's all the singles, and then I've got sort of a mixed bag of albums, really. So I'll start off with a sort of folky album, and it's Linda Thompson, and this is One Clear Moment. It's from 1985, and it's her debut solo album. And of course, Linda Thompson was married in the 70s to Richard Thompson, and they made, you know, 2 or 3 really lovely albums together. This is an album that I didn't really know before, and it's not bad at all. It's not extremely folky. You know, it's more of a sort of got a sort of singer-songwriter vibe to it. But yeah, and yeah, Can't Stop the Girl, that's a really good track. Hell, High Water and Heartache, that's probably my favourite track on this. So there you go. So I'll show you the end. There's a photo of her there, and then there's just the track listing, and it's on the Warner Brothers label. I'll do it the right way up. There you go, on Warner Brothers. Okay, and the second single, this was a complete blind buy. This is by a band called Black Eyed Dogs, and it's called Revelator, and it's from 2019. And I just like the cover, really, and I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go. And this is sort of you know, country folk, a bit sort of Americana, although they're actually a British band. So this is the band of Ethan Johns, and he has an alias on this. He calls himself Zero Coyote on here, and he plays the guitar and does the vocals. You've got Chris Hillman on pedal steel and guitar, Stephanie Jean Kidd on keyboards, Georgina Leach fiddle and vocals, and Nick Pinney on bass and vocals. And yeah, it's a really nice album. I mean, some of the guitar playing sort of reminds me of Neil Young, and yeah, it's a really nice album. So I'm really pleased that I picked this up, and the label's quite cool as well. There you go, bespoke label. So that's Revelator by Black Eyed Dogs. Right. Another blind buy, but I knew I was going to like this, and it's a compilation album. It's from 1981, so it's Canadian, and it's called Vancouver Independence, and basically it's a compilation of post-punk bands from British Columbia sort of area. So you've got the Subhumans on here that obviously, you know, I had heard of. You've got Behind the Smile, they do, and Out of Line. You've got the Metros, No Exit, the B-Sides, and a band called Psy Monkeys. And they're pretty good, actually. The Conquest of Daytime and Get Ridges. So yeah, this was really nice, and it cost me next to nothing. So I was really pleased with that. So that's the sort of details of the bands there, and yeah, and that's the label. So just another couple of albums to show you. Now, one of them, I've been looking for an original of this for quite some time, and I've just about given up the ghost now of getting one at a reasonable price. And that's from the brilliant Swell Maps, and this is the Swell Maps in Jane from Occupied Europe. This is their second album from 1980, and if you don't know the Swell Maps, they're quite sort of avant-garde post-punk. I would say they're not really a band for absolutely everybody, but if you're into them, you really are into them. And the albums don't really sound very much like the singles that they released. The singles are much more sort of accessibly sort of post-punk, really. And it's on the secretly Canadian label, and this reissue. I'm not sure what date it's from, but it's only like a couple of years ago. So I saw it and thought, yeah, why not? I probably won't get hold of the original for a very long time. So I'm happy with that. It plays really well, and that's all that matters, isn't it, in the end? And finally, a record from the bargain bin. And this is a bit of Motown, and it's a compilation of Ardeen Taylor, and it's called Gotta See Jane, Indiana Wants Me, which of course were two of his big hits. And you've also got There's a Ghost in My House. I think, yeah, There's a Ghost in My House is on here as well, which is the other single that I kind of knew. So yeah, I've always really liked Indiana Wants Me. It's one of my favourite Motown tracks. So it's on the Music for Pleasure sort of label, which was a sort of a budget record label in the UK, particularly in the late 60s and into the 70s. So yeah, I was really pleased to get that. So that's everything that I picked up at the record fair, and so next video I think I'm probably going to do some folk stuff. I think I've got something lined up to show you a bit more of my folk collection, but we'll see about that. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye bye.